Okay, are we ready to go?
I think so.
We are? Alright. Oh, by the way, did I ever tell you the story of my fishing pole? I can't. No, not again. No. Fishing poles. It was very traumatic for me.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
And this is SmokeySteveAndMarc.
Oh, yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Yes, hello.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. TGIF.
Thank
Oh.
God.
Yes, I'm in total agreeance with that.
4-day week I had this week. Lies. It's all lies. It always feels longer than 4 days. It always feels longer than 4 days. But
yeah, no, it does. And you know what? We had a lot of stuff go on this week, too. You know, I mean, the weather was not cooperative.
We had like 2 storms.
2 storms and another one coming.
Yeah.
Monday's supposed to be the same deal.
Snow in the morning and then nothing
Like,
today, and then
huge,
it only snows
like,
at rush hour.
It's
only
the weather
rush
has
hour.
just been very bad.
It's been bad everywhere. Prayers for Texas.
I know, still.
I know it's cold.
Still.
I know it's cold. We get cold up here, but y'all aren't braced for it.
Yeah.
We don't have tornado cellars.
No, we
You know,
don't.
we
I
wouldn't know what to do if the wind whipped through. It'd be like Wizard of Oz, right through the roof. So, my thoughts are with you.
Yeah, my thoughts are too. So, do you have any plans for the weekend? I hope so.
Do we?
Do we?
I have to catch up with our fair lady.
Well, yeah, that kind of takes the whole day up.
I'm gonna sleep in. I have to go to the pharmacy, and then we have a live.
So, no, we're doing nothing.
We're doing nothing special except for tonight.
Well, yeah, no,
Except for tonight.
this is Friday, so we usually kind of, I guess, informally call this Friday night date night.
It's evolved into pretty much date night.
Yeah,
at this
it
point.
kinda has.
We do some activity together that.
Yeah.
Because we usually don't. So we do some activity together.
Yeah.
Just to kind of, because we can't go out. We usually don't go to restaurants anyway.
Right.
And we have very different interests.
Yes.
So finding something that we both like and both want to do together can be challenging. So when we
Sometimes,
do, you
yeah.
make a night of it.
Yeah, you do.
So.
That's kind of become our Friday night a little bit, which is nice. I like it. We either order out or cook in like we did today.
Yeah.
And today, I don't know about you guys, but I'm over winter. I'm over the cold. I'm over the gray.
The
I'm
icy
over-
sidewalks.
Just, yes, I almost wiped out myself today. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm totally over it. So I'm like, what can we do? So we're bringing the beach to you. Oh, yeah. Well, in the form of our dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. But I got my fishing net.
You came in with a fishing net. I'm like, what the hell do you have a fishing net
Well, I was thinking of
for?
what prop could we use for, like the beach and fish and seafood. A fishing net.
Good. When I go use my fishing pole, you can catch the fish with
The
it.
fishing pole.
Did I ever tell you guys about the fishing pole story?
So anyway, yeah, we were in the kitchen and we have a very, very cool recipe for you.
We do.
Yes.
Can you show it off?
Yes, show it.
We made... Do you want to explain it, Chef?
Sure. Tonight we are making pan-seared Barramundi fish with crispy potatoes and roasted green beans. And there's a fresh chimichurri sauce that goes on it. It is so delicious. Now, the inspiration for this recipe came from Every Plate. Yeah, we get the meal subscription box, Every Plate. And they had Barramundi as one of the selections, so I got it because I love this fish. I really do. Now, unless you're like native to Australia or visited Australia, Barramundi probably just sounds like another exotic place to go visit or something. You know,
I thought it
what
was
I
a
mean?
kind of shark.
Who knows, right? But it's actually, I'm telling you, it is like the new it fish. It's going to become, in my opinion, I think it's going to become extremely popular, It's a very mild fish. It's very easy to cook. It's very forgiving. It's not like fishy fish, and it doesn't have any like strong odors to it. And oh man, so I was so excited to share this recipe with you, and you helped out a lot.
I did. I cut stuff. I made the chimichurri.
Yes, you did.
I zested half a lemon.
Yeah.
I didn't quit in the middle. It was only supposed to be half a lemon. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we did. We spent some time.
Oh yeah. So you're ready to head to the beach?
Ready,
Are
ready?
you?
Ready, Freddy.
You are?
Mhm.
You are? I am too.
I'm all for
All right,
beach
so
ball.
grab your sunglasses. Let's go cook. Oh yeah, I'm ready for the beach. How about you? Oh yeah, like my apron? That was a viewer present. Thanks so much, Finch. Love it. Thing is, I don't want to get it dirty, so... Well, I'll wear it for a little bit, then we'll take it off, okay? Oh, yes, we're back in the kitchen, and we're bringing the beach right to you, or to us, I guess, and we're doing our Friday night date night dinner. Oh, yeah, and we're talking seafood tonight. Now, if you are a person who is a little intimidated about preparing seafood, particularly like, you know, fresh fishes, maybe some exotic varieties, you know, the fish we're using today is just perfect for you. All right, so Barramundi, all right, that's the fish we're using today, is a fish that's native to basically Australia. Now, I have a ton of information about this fish for you, but we'll get to that later, okay? Now, it is a very gentle, mild fish with like a toothsome texture that is just perfect for people who are fussy about, well, about their seafood and preparing it, okay? Due to its moderate fat content, it's almost impossible to burn it, and it doesn't give a strong odor off like some other varieties do of oily fish, you know, like salmon, so to speak. Now, you can use this fish in any recipe that calls for a white fish, okay? So, let's get right to it. We are going to make pan-seared barramundi along with some crispy potatoes and roasted green beans tonight. Are you ready? All right. So this is what you need to make this dinner tonight. First of all, you will need some barramundi. Check it out. Very nice. These are nice cuts here. It's very, very identifiable by its skin. Look how beautiful that is. Very nice looking fish, okay? So we have about 10 ounces, 10 to 12 ounces here, and in 2 different portions, okay? In addition to that, you will need some potatoes, preferably Yukon Gold. You could even use new potatoes, and those are cut into about 1/2-inch pieces. Fresh green beans, you're gonna need anywhere about 8 to 10 ounces of fresh green beans. You're gonna need about 8 cloves of garlic, which we have peeled. You'll need 1 lemon, and what you're going to do to that is zest 1/2 of it, and then the other half you're going to quarter so we can use for a garnish. You'll need 1 whole bunch of fresh parsley. That's about a cup or so, you know, once it's all chopped up. And then you want to take off just the large stems at the bottom, okay? You also need some olive oil, salt and pepper, and fry seasoning, which is right here. But wait, what the heck is fry seasoning anyway, right? Oh my gosh. Check it out, guys. You can make your own fry seasoning right at home. Very easy. Fantastic to keep around, have on hand. Anytime you want to do any type of pan searing or frying, use this. You ready? It's so easy. All you do is mix equal parts garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. And that's all there is to fry seasoning. It's a perfect chef's blend that you can use for a lot of different stuff, but particularly for pan frying, okay? All right, so let's get right to it. First thing we're going to do is set our barramundi aside, and we're going to get to it real quick, but you want to keep it chilled, so keep it in the fridge, but we're going to get to it in just a second, okay? And what we're going to do is prepare our side dishes first. That's our crispy potatoes and our fresh green beans, okay? So, preheat your oven to 450, alrighty? And we're going to get our potatoes out, and like I said, we have those cut into 1/2-inch pieces, okay?
You're welcome.
Thank you, my little assistant.
Sous chef.
All right, so what we're going to do is put them in a bowl, and we're going to do a large drizzle of olive oil, just like so. Okay, and then we're going to season it with some salt and pepper. All right, big hefty pinch of salt, big hefty pinch of pepper, okay? And then we're just going to mix that all up until it's nice and coated. All right. Pretty simple, huh? All right. And then we're just going to turn that out onto a baking sheet, like so. Spread it out a little bit, okay? Just like that. And we're going to roast these potatoes at 450 for about 10 to 12 minutes, okay? All right. Put that in there. They're in. Let me set my timer. Here we go. Okay. So, next we're going to move on to preparing our green beans. And in the same way we did the potatoes, drizzle of olive oil. And you guessed it, salt and pepper. Give them a little toss so they're coated. All right. All right, and now what we're going to do with those, we're going to just set those aside. We're going to get to those later. We're going to let the potatoes roast a little bit, and then we're going to add the green beans, but that's next, all right? So we're going to grab our fish and get this all ready, all right? So, now, I showed you the skin, okay? We're going to start by cooking it with the skin side down. So what we're going to do is pat it dry with some paper towels. Of course, I didn't have paper towels ready. Okay. We're just going to pat it dry with some paper towels. And that's just perfect. That's all you need to do, okay? Not, you know. And then we're going to season it, okay? This is where our fry seasoning comes into play. All right? Do a hefty little seasoning on it. Okay? And we're just going to season the flesh side. We're not going to season the skin side, okay? Like that, okay? And then, you guessed it, salt and pepper. All right. Now what we're going to do is place this in the fridge, and we're going to let it stay in there until we're ready to pan sear it, okay? We're going to do that after our side dishes are just about finished, okay? So I'm going to pop these into the fridge. You know what? I think this would be a perfect time to tell you about the super cool story of the Barramundi fish. So, I put together a little vignette for you. You guys, the facts are so interesting, and there is a folklore, there's a story that goes along with this fish that is so cool. So I think this would be perfect time to do that, okay? Alright, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, Mark here with another vignette for you. Oh yeah, today we're talking fish. But not any type of fish. We're talking about the oh so interesting and romantic Barramundi fish. Oh yeah, that's what he looks like. You guys, this is a perfect time to share this because in tonight's video, we are cooking this fish for our Friday night date night dinner. So, this fish is so steeped in history and interesting facts and folklore. I just had to share this with you, all right? So, check it out. Oh my gosh. So, all right. Let's see. Barramundi is known by many around the world as Asian sea bass, although its scientific common name is the Barramundi perch. Now, some of the other common names is giant perch, palmer, the silver barramundi, and of course, the Australian sea bass. It is native to Australia, okay? And the name Barramundi is Aboriginal for large-scaled silver fish. Pretty cool, right? All right, virtually all Barramundi are born male. Then they turn into females when they are 3 to 4 years old. Pretty cool, huh? This means that the female Barramundi can only be courted by younger men. Oh yeah, you go, okay? Now, Barramundi live in freshwater, saltwater, and a combination of both. That would be where freshwater meets saltwater. Now, I found this particularly interesting here. Where's it at here? Okay, so they are born in the ocean and then they live in freshwater. And that's basically the opposite of salmon. However, they are also able to live purely in saltwater as well. I don't know. I find this stuff so interesting. The Barramundi's age is determined by counting the growth rings on their scales, much like counting growth rings on trees. All right. Now check this out. Barramundi have been recorded to be over 4 feet long And weighing over 90 pounds each. That's a big fish. And the barramundi can travel great distances in a lifetime. In fact, one fish was tagged and found over 400 miles away. Now, this is so cool for our New Moon Madness videos. The barramundi spawn on the full moon only, and their iridescent skin can be seen shimmering through the water during their love dance. Pretty cool, huh? And on that note, check this out. This story is so cool, y'all. I mean, y'all know how much I love my folklore, okay? So, this is the story of the Barramundi. Okay, check this out. Okay. Long ago in the dreamtime, there were no fish. So the people lived on animals, roots, and berries. And they were all content. That is, except for Booty and Yalama, young lovers who wanted to marry. However, they were forbidden because their tribe required Yalima to marry an elder so she could take care of him. Determined to be together, Booty and Yalima ran away, knowing that to go against the elders was punishable by death. So they ran far and they ran wide, but were relentlessly chased by the tribal elders. Eventually, they came to the edge of the land where the water began, and they knew that in order to survive, they would have to stand their ground. While the angry tribe descended upon them, they gathered wood and made as many spears as they could. But the tribesmen were too numerous, and soon the lovers' spears were all spent. Booty turned to his beloved Yalima and said, "For us to be together, we must go to the sea to live." And so they jumped off the cliff and descended into the water. Booty and Yalima are still there in the shape of the Barramundi, hiding amongst the mangroves. And the spines on the fin of the Barramundi are said to be the spears thrown at them by the tribe. Those who believe in the folktales say Barramundi has special aphrodisiac qualities. They also call it by its other name, the passion fish. Pretty cool, huh? I love that story. And that's your vignette for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time, okay? Pretty cool, huh? I just love that story, let me tell you, I do. But anyway, perfect timing, too, because our potatoes just came out of the oven. They're about halfway cooked there. And this is where we're going to add our green beans. They're already dressed and ready to go. So, give your potatoes a little stir here. Okay, and then we're going to add our green beans to the other half. Alright, and spread them out a little bit there, and we're going to roast these babies up. Oh yeah. Alright, so now it's as simple as putting it back in the oven for another, we'll say 10 minutes, alright? Check it at 10 minutes. If you like your potatoes a little more crispy, put them in for another 2 minutes or so. But 10 minutes, you ought to be good. What we're looking for is our beans to be nice and tender and brown, okay? Alright, so while that's in there cooking, I think this would be a perfect time to hand it on over to Steven. He's going to share with you a fantastic recipe that is going to go along with this recipe very, very well, all right? So, Steve, are you ready? Let's go!
Thank you, Mark. So this is my beach bummy, chilling in the sand kind of outfit. You go a little bit this way out. I can't see with my glasses on, I'm sorry. So, for my task, my contribution, I will be making chimichurri. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you don't know what it is, maybe you've been too embarrassed to ask. Don't worry, I was. So, chimichurri is basically a mixture of herbs, garlic, lemon, olive oil, and it's used to dress seafood, steak, vegetables, all sorts of stuff. We're going to be using it a little bit later in the recipe, so you will see. You know we're having barramundi, so take a few guesses. Very, very simple. Food processor's your friend here. Now, you can be a masochist and you can use a knife, and that's okay. I asked beforehand, Mark, what do you think? Knife, food processor. He said food processor, so yeah, chef. So we want to take a look at what we have. Ingredients. As I said, you want one bunch of parsley, fresh parsley. I've cut off most of the stems except the baby ones. Like, here's an example. Okay, see, you want the leaves, but this is a little bit much. Now, you can save it for stock, you can throw it out, you can nibble on them as a breath freshener, do what you like. But you don't have to go, like, crazy peeling them all off. So we have that. A rough cup, loosely packed. We have 8 cloves of garlic. Don't be afraid. We have some lemon zest, which I'm only going to be using half of. The other half is for something special a little bit later. And then we have lemon juice. This is where the zest came from, the half a lemon. And then I will be squeezing this juice out into here. So it's not exactly a Kathy Mitchell dump recipe, but it's not far. So here's the food processor, the bane of a lot of people's existence. And we're going to put in the parsley. Easy peasy. And the 8 cloves of garlic. Now, we were just discussing how it's always a fail to try to use a food processor on camera. I think I just got that, though. Okay, so we're going to turn it on. So, that's what we got. So we have the chopped parsley and the chopped garlic. I'm feeling brave. I'm taking this lid off. So that's about what you're looking for. Very, very finely chopped. Are you having memories of, like, pesto, maybe? Or gremolata? It's, in the vein. So, the rest of this is a dump recipe, actually. Lemon zest goes in. Zest is very bright. It's a nice flavor. The lemon juice from the half that we zested, I tend to go between the fingers because why buy another gadget if you don't need it? Right. I mean, they make lemon juicers, but still. And we will need olive oil. Well, we need salt and pepper too, but I'll do this first. Half a cup of olive oil. Now, we were also discussing previously, when you make something like mayonnaise or even other sauces, you drizzle the olive oil in. In this case, it's going to stay separated. It's not an emulsification. So you can just dump it in. Just dump it in. And, as Chef Mark would say, a generous pinch of salt. And a generous pinch of pepper. I will not be singing.
Very good.
Thanks! I helped. Okay. Now I can't get the machine back on. Okay, hold on. I got this. Trying to unlock your car door with a coat hanger. And now we're going to pulse this until it's smooth, okay? Integrate. What do you think? Not bad. Not bad. Let me take a spoonful out so you can get a look. That's a fork, but that's okay. See? So it's like liquidy, not liquidy. Now you can play with this too. I mean, this is just the basics of what this is. You put it on steak, put it on fish. It's got a bite to it because it's got some lemon. It's got raw garlic, so it's a little bit sharp. It's pretty good stuff. You can add chili flakes. You can add some vinegar. You can add cumin. Put your own sort of spin on it. This is one way. There are 400,000 ways, I'm sure. For every small town, there's another way to make it. But it's very, very good. It's very, very refreshing. It cuts through the fat on steak very, very well, and it's going to be great in the way we use it tonight, too. So, I guess we'll see what Mark's up to now.
Okay. Oh, that was great, Steve. Check it out. Oh, yeah, this is good. Kind of reminds you of pesto, doesn't it? Yeah, add some pignoli nuts to this. You got pesto, baby. I'm kidding. Anyway, so that's all ready to go. And you know what? I find it so great to just keep a jar of this in the refrigerator. Keep it on hand, and you can just add it to anything you want. A fantastic recipe for this is to cook up some quinoa, add some of this to it, some chimichurri to it. That's it. You don't need anything else. Super delicious. All right. So we're going to set this aside because we're going to use that later. And we have about 8 minutes left. Perfect timing. Oh, yeah. let's do the fish, all right? So, in a pan, a saute pan, I have a very large drizzle of olive oil in there, and it's heated up. You want the pan to be super hot. Say medium-high, okay? Medium-high heat. You want it to be nice and hot. And y'all probably know the little trick, but, you know, sprinkle a touch of water in there. Aha! We are ready to go. All right, so our fish is all ready to go, nice and seasoned with our fry seasoning, salt and pepper. And what we're going to do is place it nice and gently and carefully, skin side down, right into the pan, okay? That, and like that, all right? Now, we want to let this sear until the skin is nice and crispy. And an interesting thing that will happen is it will just naturally release for the most part, okay? Now, I gotta tell you, it's gonna take about 4 to 5 minutes for this. Resist the urge to touch it. I know you're gonna wanna poke it, try to shake it, try to move it around, maybe flip it a few times. Nope, don't do that. Just let it go, all right? Until that skin is nice and crispy and you'll be able to tell, all right? So, I'll see you in about 4 minutes, all right? Nice. Check it out. Oh, yeah, look. It just came right off. Good. All right. So that was 4 minutes. Nice, crispy, seared. Oh, that looks so fantastic. All right. So now we flipped it over, and you're going to let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes longer, and then turn off the heat, and you're done. And we are ready to plate it all up, all right? Ooh, all right. Side dishes. Nice. Our green beans are nice and tender. Ooh, nice. Okay. So let's move these all together here. Kind of put them in a little pile like, okay. And do the same with your potatoes. We're going to do it like that, all right. So now we're going to dress them up just a little bit. So we have our teaspoon of lemon zest left over, so we're going to sprinkle that right on our green beans, just like so, all right? Then we got our good old fry seasoning, all right? And we're going to just kind of dust our potatoes just a tiny little bit to kind of pull all of these flavors, whoops, nice and together. Oh, very, very good. All right, check out our fish, y'all. Looks good, huh? So let's plate it on up. All right, here, one second. This one, put it, flip the skin side down. Woohoo, that looks good. Oh my goodness. And now, like I always say, for the cherry on top of the cake of my day, the chimichurri. Oh, nice. I don't know, why do people whisper when they're doing something like this? Nice, it's very nice.
It's kind of creepy.
I know it is. Mmm, very, very good. And then I just like to take a little bit and put some on the side, just for a little bit, kind of like a garnish. Okay, that. All right, now get some of these yummy, yummy green beans. Some there. Ooh, okay. And now our yummy, yummy crispy potatoes, which are very hot. I like me potatoes. Especially crispy ones like this. All right, and then finally garnish with a quarter of a lemon. Not bad, huh? Ooh, I can't wait to dig in. And y'all, seriously, don't you think it was like super easy? I mean, we put the fish in the pan and we flipped it, and that was it. See? Don't be intimidated by fresh fish. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that recipe, and more than that, I really hope you give it a try. If you do, shoot me a picture of your creation, okay? I would love, love, love to see it, all right? All right, see you next time.
So then Mom says, oh, the basement's crowded. We don't have storage space for everything. So then all of a sudden, I can't...
All right. That was fun, wasn't it?
I had a good time.
I did too. I did. Oh, do we want to show it?
Yeah,
Show it again, because we
Show
got
it
to do a
again.
taste test now.
Of course we have to taste test it.
And you know, like, really, wasn't it easy? It very, very simple to do. Very simple.
I snuck a potato. I don't know if Mark saw. Crispy? Little.
And yeah, you know what? It's very easy to do, and it's you know, it looks like a gourmet meal, you know? And
Roasted green bean?
you could do that right at home, and it's great for like a little romantic dinner together.
Do you want to bite of anything?
No, I'm on OMAD. I can't eat.
Can
A
I?
couple more hours.
We'll just pretend this didn't happen. I'm having the fish with the
Chimichurri.
chimichurri.
Chimichurri's so fresh. I think I said it in the video. You gotta keep some in the fridge at all times. You like it?
The fish is very. I don't know if I've ever knowingly had barramundi. I might have eaten it sometime, but I never remember ordering it on a menu, and I've never prepared it. So
It's really gaining in popularity. I'm telling you, it's gonna
very
be
mild. It's very firm.
It's gonna be really I think it's gonna be the new id fish because it's packed full of vitamins and minerals too, and healthy omegas, the
It's an oily
omega 3s
fish?
and all that. It has like a moderate oil content. It's not oily like
It's not fishy at all.
like salmon would be, you know.
It's not fishy at all.
Oh, good.
And the chimichurri just right through that little bit of, and the
Yeah.
skin's crispy.
Very good.
Good, I
Ooh, I'm
approve.
so excited. And then, so we have our meal for tonight. If you don't eat it all now,
I'm having a green bean. Can I live? You don't care. You're not eating until later.
so we'll probably watch a movie with it. What should we watch? Something spooky? I always want to watch something.
You always want to
spooky.
watch something spooky. I haven't seen a comedy in 7 years.
I'm not a big, huge fan of comedies. I mean, I will.
One day we're gonna have to do that trade-off because I have to watch Beaches,
Oh yeah, we have to do the trade.
and you have to watch Heathers.
Okay.
I can't believe you grew up gay in the 80s and didn't see Heathers.
I know.
I
I
mean,
never saw it. No.
Am I being judgy?
Well, I can't
don't-
believe you are gay and haven't seen Beaches.
Nah, it's a chick flick.
It's timeless. Whatever.
Then again, I like a lot of what are usually called chick flicks.
Now, I've seen Beaches probably a million times, but I will definitely watch it again.
I'm just, Bette Midler's good, but
Yeah, Bette Midler is awesome.
yeah.
Whatever. Well,
We'll figure something
we'll be
else
watching
out.
something
We'll just watch
spooky
something neither of us like, and then everybody wins.
tonight. No, there's a couple new, actually, spooky
Weekend at
ones,
Bernie's.
like new releases that are out too.
Yeah, there was some new movie out that I wanted to see. I forget. I never want to go to.
And
the
it was
movies
spooky
anyway, but-
too.
It was spooky. It was only I like PG-13 spooky.
Yeah,
in the theaters.
yeah, you do.
I like suspense.
I
I
like
don't do
all
gore.
spooky. My favorite, though, as y'all probably know, they're the old black and whites. Love them. Even
Ooh.
the more recent campy ones, like the "Are You Afraid of the Dark?" We're
Oh,
kind
from
of
the old
back
Nickelodeon in the early
into
90s?
that. Yeah,
That was
love
mine.
them.
That was
It's
right in the
so,
prime of my youth.
Light.
Yeah,
You know, it's spooky, but it's light and it's fun. You know,
I land on. Let's meet in the middle. House on Haunted Hill.
I love House on Haunted.
See, I like the new one. You like the old one.
Yeah.
So why don't we watch that tonight? We'll just decide between which one.
Okay, that
Okay.
sounds good.
So we know what movie. We just don't know which version.
Which
of the movie.
version of it? Okay. All
Okay.
right, so we have our date night set.
Fair enough. Good stuff.
Yes.
Well, thank y'all for joining us for
Yes.
this evening, and thank y'all for watching. Do try the Barramundi; it is very good. Thank you for. Oh my god, I just lost my train of thought.
You lost. You
In the
lost
ending
your,
of the video, I lost
You
my
lost
train.
your train of thought. There's a first. Oh my goodness.
Fish is brain
Thank
food.
you so much, everybody, for watching. You
Please
can check us
subscribe.
out over on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. All of our contact information is listed right below. That's our P.O. box
Email
and our email and
Thank
all
you
of that
again.
stuff.
I will catch up with you tomorrow for One Miss Foodie Beauty, and we'll chat about that. She's
Yeah.
been busy and not busy, and on a couple platforms,
And so bizarre. I
One
just
of
have
which-
to insert that. So bizarre.
one of which we paid to join, so we can bring
We
you
did.
higher quality content.
We took one for the team.
Yeah, $1,000 in one day. There's like 20 likes on every photo. You're missing shit. I'm just too lazy to do it.
And
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Photoshopped picture. Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. And then Sunday we're live.
Yes. And
So-
then Mondays with Mark.
Again.
It starts all over again.
Big wheels. Keep on turning.
Right? I hope you have a great weekend, everybody. Let me know if you try this recipe, okay? It really is good, and it's very easy to do. So, anyway, have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay well, but above all else, you know the drill. Stay positive, all right? Ciao.
Bye.
If I hear that fishing pole story one more time.
Oh, come on. It hurt.